Greetings, world. It is I, Andrew, the bearded lady from the Hairy Game Lords, and for Zatu Games, I am going to unbox for your viewing pleasure this Paris New Eden from Matago Games. Wonderful box. Let's delve inside. Yes. Okay, so here it is. Paris New Eden from Matago Games. 2 to 4 player, taking about 45 minutes, maybe an hour to play. So here we have it, this lovely artwork on the front there, that kind of cartoony feel. This is a kind of post-apocalyptic game. So a unthinkable catastrophe has taken place in Europe. And now we have to bring hope back to Paris, rebuild it again. So as you can see on the back of there, all the kind of like usual stuff you'd expect, a bit of blurb, contents, and some pictures of the game itself. Let's take a look inside this box. So first up, you get a little catalogue. Wonderful, of all the lovely things that you can purchase. Good times. Then there are a selection of rule books so that you can learn different languages. Good times. We're just going to focus on the language that I know, and that is English. So let's have a little look inside like this, kind of just showing you all the contents. Here, picture form as well as writing, a little bit of a background blurb like that. And then what I like about that is straight there in the centre of the page, this is how you're going to set it all up. Good times. So I like the way that the font isn't too small. There's plenty of pictures of what you need to do and look for in the game, as well as kind of like flavour art throughout the rulebooks as well. Like that. It's not a vast rulebook right there. Good times. And then on the back is a reference point for all the secret missions that you will go on, and also the different powers that you will see. So just the different kind of symbols and the powers that you will encounter in the game. Right, let's have a look inside this. Wow, straight up, that board is, for me, a thing of beauty. Love all the artwork in this game. And yes, as I've said already, it feels like a game of hope. Rebuilding Paris together. So as you can see from here, you can see the kind of like the broken down scene of Paris with all of the vegetation coming through, and then there are these different locations. These locations here are where you draft dice from, and when drafting dice from these locations, you're able to do the different things underneath and able to help you in this kind of dice drafting, worker placement, resource management. I could continue, but I won't. It looks like a great game, and obviously around the outside is the tracker as well. So this game takes place over 4 seasons. The 4 seasons. Yeah. And just have a look on the reverse side of this board. Nice. Just a huge picture of what you would see on the front of the box. Like it. I like what they've done there. Right, as you can see, I have already gone through and punched all of what was in this box. So here we have the 4 different seasons, and these seasons tiles here in the game represent different missions that you can unlock and get. So different points throughout the seasons. So there are 4 for each of those, just to point out. So you'd use 3 each time. Then there are these different tiles here. So this is the heroine. You can, with her, do... she basically is like a wild card. And the punch board quality is nice. As is this insert here. Easy to get everything. And, yeah, just nicely fits in. Everything has its location. As you can see, this one here, if you get this, you get to go first, I think. You also get 2 points at the end of the game. If you get this, if you get to go first on the last round, and of course a baseball bat, because hey, although we're trying to build Paris again, there might be some people who, you know, those types of people, just a little bit irritating. Anywho, here are the player boards. So what I like about the player boards is, yes, they're nice and thick. I like the way that you will draft the dice into there, and so that they will sit nicely in there. And also, I like the artwork on there. So as you can see, they are different kind of rundown locations, famous monuments in Paris. The Arc de Triomphe, for instance. The Louvre, for instance. Something else. And the funky building, the Pompidou Centre. Excellent. Great stuff. So also it just points out here that when you're playing a 4-player game, you just need to draft 5 dice. If you're playing a 2 to 3, it's 6, and then it's 7 dice if you are playing a 2-player game. Good times. So here are the dice that will be drafted. Really nice and clear. Some nice weight to them. And on there are all the different people, different types of people that are left and for you to use and do. So there's kind of farmers, there's dudes with baseball bats. Good. There's kind of like these mysticky looking guys. There's farmers, I've said farmers. Doctors. And I think this one is just a layabout or something like that. I don't think it's called a layabout. Maybe a different term. What else is in here? So down the bottom here are a selection of all of the, again, these different people. So you have, let me just get this to, there we go. What I like about that is that you've got the image that you would see on the dice there, but then you have the cartoon image, the really nice artwork there on the reverse side of that. Here's this dude here. Here is a farmer. Good times. So, like that. Then in here, you have got the different kind of like resource cubes or the different things you're trying to get. So there's bullets, books, and pills. And then in here you have food. Cans of food. Excellent. What else is there? There are some wooden components here, some cubes and some discs. I'm guessing these probably are for population and for scoring. Good times. There are these cards here. That the cards here are the different buildings that you can build. Nice, again, just like really nice artwork there. So you would you get a teacher and some books there. Very nice. So lots of different things going on there. The farming, the medics. Let's turn these over because it's not. No, they're nicer pictures. The tinker. The tinker does stuff which you can refer back to the rulebook for, which can help you throughout the game. There are the different buildings that you can build throughout the game. And over here are some mission cards. So if you were to go into a certain area, draft dice from that location, then you can pick up a few different cards, choose one and discard the rest. So within these mission cards, you've got kind of free buildings that can be built when you have these type of workers. So when you've got 3 tinkers, you can get this building for free, and so on and so forth. And then there are kind of like end scoring. So if you have probably the most of these dudes, you get 6 points at the end. Whee! If you get 10 plus of those. Some medicine. Bullets. Bullets, or an armed person. Two plus armed people, you get 2 points. So on and so forth. Good times. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of those. So, you know, there's going to be some replayability in this game. All in all, that is what's in the box. It looks to be a really nice, laid out game. As as Matago games always are, with really nice components. And of course, there's that beautiful board there as well. So, good times. That is Paris, New Eden, Matago Games. Check it out on Zatu. Ov's rocking out a great Zatu price on this. And get involved. Watch out in a couple of weeks' time for a review of this coming. Nice. Thanks very much.